Well, hello there YouTube, how's it going? Today I've got a quick video to show you how you can duplicate your most valuable resources by yourself in No Man's Sky. Now I know there are a couple of methods out there where you can do this multiplayer, but this method is solo. As long as you have access to the Anomaly, you should be absolutely fine. Of course, if you want to, you can sell on these duplicated resources, so it's also really another infinite money glitch, or exploit, however you call it. So let's get to it. Before we get stuck in, if you haven't done already, why not hit that subscribe button so you never have to miss a No Man's Sky video. And while you're at it, why not leave a comment on any No Man's Sky videos you'd like me to cover. So one thing you're going to need in order to duplicate items is of course a base and the ability to spawn the anomaly whenever you want when you're out in space. So if you don't have both of these, it's definitely worth creating a base. It's going to be a real basic base as long as you've got the computer there. And follow the story through enough so that you're able to spawn the anomaly whenever you want. Another thing you want to have, but it's not essential for this exploit to work, is some highly valuable resources that you want to duplicate. If you don't have anything of high value, it may be worth going around and gathering some, even just some buried technology if you want, so you're able to make as much money as possible from your duplicated items if you want to sell them on after you've done the glitch. So yeah, this method is effectively 2-in-1. Duplicate your resources and then sell them all on for as many units as you can make. Oh yeah. So it's worth making sure that you have your ship nearby when you do this glitch. Again, not essential, but it's just to make it as quick as possible. So the way this method works by yourself is you want to have as many portable refiners as you can possibly create. If you only have the one, go ahead and gather a load of ferrite dust and oxygen. You shouldn't have any issues finding these as they should be in great supply on the vast majority of planets. So once you have gathered plenty of both, go ahead and craft as many metal plates as you're able to do so with the resources you've just gathered. You're going to need 1 metal plating per portable refiner, and 50 ferrite dust creates 1 metal plating. Each portable refiner will also require 30 oxygen, so you guys can do the maths on how many of each type you'll need for a certain number of refiners, because I'm feeling lazy. So now that you've got your metal plating, you want to make sure that you're one of your bases, and once you are, go ahead and create and place as many portable refiners as you can with the resources you've got. Because if you hadn't guessed, the more refiners you can place, the more resources you're able to duplicate. Duh. So once you've placed all your portable refiners, place your most valuable resources in each of the refiners, but absolutely do not start the refiner. This is essential to this working. I had a few resources which were worth upwards of 100,000 units apiece, which is good, but in the grand scheme of things this isn't loads when you consider Starship AI valves are worth 250 million units apiece, so if you've got a bunch of them, you're going to be quids in. But if you only have, say, buried technology, don't worry, you're still going to be able to make a few million units quickly by duplicating them this way as well. Once you've placed your most valuable items in all the refiners, go ahead and get into your starship and then immediately get back out of it to create yourself an autosave point. Now go back to the refiners and collect all of the resources you put in there earlier, as these are effectively going to be your duplicated items. And now once you've collected all of those resources, go ahead and get back into your starship, but under no circumstances get back out, otherwise you're going to have to start this again from scratch. So head on out into space, and then when you're far enough out so you can call the anomaly, call it, but before you head into the anomaly, have a look at the resource you've got in your current inventory and select one that isn't very valuable and one that you're happy to get rid of. So go ahead and fly into the anomaly and get your inventory up with the resource you're going to get rid of, and then transfer it to another player. Sometimes you won't be close enough to teleport it to another player, but don't worry, if you keep going in and out of the anomaly, you'll eventually pass another traveller flying in or out at the same time, and you'll be able to give them the resource. But again, do not get out of your starship once you've landed in the anomaly to give it them, because this will prevent the glitch from working and you'll have to start all over again. So if you've successfully landed in the anomaly, having transferred a resource to another player, go to the main menu, go to options and reload the latest autosave, which should be the one you created earlier just when you got out of your starship. When your autosave is reloaded, you should be back at your base with all the refiners you placed earlier, and they should all, if you did everything correctly, still have those valuable resources contained within the refiners. But before you take them out, check your inventory to see if they're still in there from earlier, and if they are, winner winner, duplicated resources for dinner. Now you can go ahead and collect all your valuable resources from the refiners, and then you should have double the amount of resources you had at the beginning of the video. And now you can sell these on to make as much money as you want, and of course you can repeat these steps again for infinite money and infinite resources. Oh yeah, 2-in-1 glitch. And there you have it. There's a nice easy solo method to duplicate your most valuable resources in No Man's Sky and then sell them on to make an unlimited amount of units. As always, if you found this video useful, why not hit those like and subscribe buttons and then leave a comment below to see if there's any more videos you'd like me to cover with No Man's Sky. Thanks for watching and catch you next time.